Hi everyone, I'm Pedro and I'm back again with another video to help you with your IELTS. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at matching questions in the IELTS listening part. So, with matching questions, you'll be given a numbered list of items from the listening, which you will then have to match to a set of lettered options. So for example, you may get a list of statements and you might have to decide who said which statement. Or you might get a list of descriptions of a film and then you have to match which film is for which description. This question tests your ability to understand detail in a monologue or in a conversation. There are two types of matching questions. In type 1 matching questions, there'll be a box with a list of lettered options which answer the questions. There'll be more options than questions and each option can only be used once. With question type 2, there'll also be a list of lettered options, which may be in a box, but there are fewer options than questions, and each option can be used more than once. So just like in the other IELTS listening questions, make sure you read the instructions carefully to make sure you really know what you need to do. So let's look at some tips for these matching questions. Now, this may sound obvious, but make sure you read the questions carefully. For this type of question in particular, try to find any connections between the questions and the numbered options. So let's take a look at an example. Now in this question, you can see that it's asking you to find something that Jack is going to tell his tutor. Now, what we need to do is find the connection between that question and the list of numbered options. Now, looking at the numbered options, you can see each number has got a different course next to it. So we can conclude that Jack is going to tell his tutor something about each of these courses. The next thing for you to do is to find the connection between those numbered options and the lettered options here. Now we can see that Jack is going to tell his tutor whether he will do a course, whether he might do or might not do a course, or he will definitely not do one of these courses. Keep in mind that the numbered questions are in the same order as you will hear them in the recording, unlike the lettered answer options, which will be mentioned in random order. Synonyms and paraphrases will be used a lot in this type of question. You can be sure that Jack will definitely not say, "I will do this course." And he won't say, "I may or may not do this course." And he's not going to say, "I won't do this course." And the reason for this is because this uses the exact same wording as the list of lettered options. So how else might Jack say these? Well, he might say something like, "I'll sign up for that," to show that he'll choose the course. If he's undecided, he might say, "I'm not sure, I think I'll sleep on it." And if he doesn't want to do a course, well, he could say, "I think I'll give that a miss." Remember, these are just examples and there is no guarantee that these will be exactly what is in the recording. What you need to do is think about different ways to express the language that you see on the question paper. Unlike in other listening questions, it'll be difficult to make predictions in matching questions. In this example with Jack, there is no way that we can predict which course he will or won't do. So focus on the connections between the question options and the list to choose from, and on what synonyms you can think of. So to finish, here's a couple of small reminders for you. When you're filling in your answer sheet after the recording has ended, make sure you only write the letter of the answer you are choosing. Don't write the full sentence that you heard in the audio, as this will be marked wrong. And remember, if you're stuck on an answer, just guess. Never leave an answer blank. If you leave it blank, you're guaranteed to get 0 marks. But if you guess, you never know, you could get lucky and you'll get the right answer. And that's it for today's video. I hope it's been useful and you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can always let me know in the comment section underneath. For now, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.